In this video, I'm going to be philosophizing on mente-corpo associatividade that regard psicologico resistência, or psychological resistance, that we develop through calibrations of specific mind-body connections associated with our existence. Not existence, but existents, as the component parts and processes that accumulate the compartmentalized aspects of self within the near and far surrounds. We draw on from meaning processes early in our development, and that also there are innate components and developmental components in which we engage curiosities and exploration of our absorptions associated with aesthetic experiences, in which we can deepen the categoricals of meaningfulness within our being in relation to developing meaningfulness in living, though also being able to better identify and navigate the meaninglessness elements and learn to effectively resist the negative emotions and negative thinking that is decreasing our capacity to engage productively in the surrounds and to engage more meaningfully, efficiently, and effectively in regards to the perception, action, and or behavior we want to engage more in meaningfully, allowing us to develop deeper connections between our internalized inner worlds, innermost to existence, that we can cultivate greater meaningfulness in resistance of the meaninglessness that we might be confronted with, and that can increase the experiences of negativities that we can increase. In contrast, more frequent, longer lasting, worthwhile, meaningful experiences that we can continuously endeavor on the different summits that expand the range and depth of meaningful experiences that we can experience within our lifetimes. And from moment to moment, that can begin with focusing on the positive thinking processes that we can cultivate meaningful absorptions in our own aptitudes, interests, and aspirations, that we can develop this meaningfulness and resistance to the invaders of meaningfulness that impose meaninglessness upon us, and illness of mind, body, or mental illness, and disease, from encouraging what are pathological behaviors that deteriorate mind-body connections and which are not effective at all to be able to living meaningful, and which have negative meaningful effects on mind and body, influencing physical and psychological health through dysfunctions that meaningfully decrease healthy psychological functioning, and that learning to well calibrate one's existence and develop intrinsic motivations that are productive through self-conducts of perception, action, and or behavior allows the meaningful development of existent component parts and processes with specific causa-efeito dinâmico-associatividade to the subjectivo-objectivo relaçãonavios, that we can establish more meaningful maintainers and sustainers of our mind and body, that are the expanders of meaningfulness within life, as we engage the capacities for transforming negative emotions into positivities and optimisms within our direct perception, allowing us to disengage and abandon individuals who pull us down and move towards the positive areas of our existing that are meaningful and we can build on, including finding individuals who we can more resonate with and have meaningful conversations with, who aren't going to hold us back or act against our meaningful aspirations, allowing for more meaningful living through psychological resistance. That's all I want to say for this video. Hope you have an awesome one. Keep on developing those habits.